Hey guys, what's going on? Chapter Day keeps the devil away. Today we are going to be talking about the end times. So Jesus told us exactly how the end times were going to be and what's going to happen. And then Paul the Apostle, later on, he spoke more about it. The Spirit had revealed to him the end times because people was already scared that Jesus already came back, which he has not yet. He will come like a thief in the night, in the twinkling of an eye. So we're going to read this passage and then read what Jesus is saying, this passage, and then we're going to tell you the characteristics of what Paul is saying that people will be. So, all right, we're going to read. It's in Matthew 24, verse 1. It's long, but I'm going to read it because we need to know. All right. Chapter 24. And Jesus went out and departed from the temple, and his disciples came to him to show him the buildings of the temple. And Jesus said unto them, See ye not all these things? Verily I say unto you, there shall not be left here one stone upon another that shall not be thrown down. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the signs of thy coming and the end of the world? And Jesus answered and said unto them, Take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Christ, and shall deceive many. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye not be troubled, for all these things must come to pass. But the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines, pestilences, and earthquakes in divers places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. And then shall many be offended, and shall betray one another, shall hate one another, and many false prophets shall rise, and shall deceive many. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. And this gospel of a kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations. Then shall the end come. When ye therefore shall see the abomination of desolation, spoken by Daniel the prophet, standing in the holy place, then let them which be in Judea flee into the mountains. Let him which is on the housetop not come down to take anything out of his house. Neither let him which is in the fields return back to take his clothes. And woe unto them that have with child and give suck in those days. But pray ye that your flight not be in winter, neither on the Sabbath day. For then shall the great tribulation, such as not since the beginning of the world, and this time nor ever shall be. And except those days shall be shortened, there shall no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake those days shall be shortened. Then if any man shall say unto you, Lo, look, here's Christ, or look over there, he's over there, believe it not. For there shall arise false Christs and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, insomuch that, if it were possible, they shall deceive the very smart people, the very elect. Behold, I have told you before. Wherefore, if they shall say unto you, Behold, he is in the desert, go not forth. Behold, he is in the secret chambers, believe it not. For as the lightning cometh out the east, it shineth even unto the west. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For wheresoever the carcass is, there will the eagles be gathered together. Immediately after the tribulation of those days shall the sun be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light, and the stars shall fall from heaven, and the powers of heaven shall be shaken. And then shall appear the signs of the Son of Man in heaven, and then shall all the tribes of earth mourn. And they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory. And he shall send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect from the four winds, from one end of heaven to the other. Now learn of a parable of the fig tree. When his branch is yet tender, and putteth forth leaves, you know that summer is close. So likewise you, when you shall see all these things, know that it is near, even at the door. Importantly I say unto you, this generation shall not pass till all these things be fulfilled. Heaven and earth shall pass away, but my word shall not pass away. But of that day, the hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. But as the days of Noah were, so shall the coming of Son of Man be. For in those days, they were before the flood, they were eating, and they were drinking, marrying, giving in marriage until the day of Noah entered into the ark, and knew not until the flood came, and took them all away. So shall the coming of the Son of Man be. Then shall two be in the field, one shall be taken, the other one left. Two women shall be grinding at the mill, one shall be taken, and the other left. Watch therefore, for ye know not what hour the Lord do coming. But know this, that if the good man of the house had known and what watch the thief would come, he would have watched and would not have suffered his house to be broken into. Therefore be ye also ready, for in such an hour as ye think not, the Son of Man cometh. Who then is a faithful and wise servant, whom his Lord have made him ruler over his household to give meat in due season? Blessed is that servant, whom the Lord, when he cometh, shall find him so doing. Verily I say unto you, that he shall make him ruler over all his goods. But if that evil servant shall say in his heart, My Lord delayeth his coming, and shall begin to smite his fellow servantmen, and to eat and drink with the drunken, the Lord of that servant shall come in a day when he looketh not for him, and in the hour that he is not aware, and shall cut him into asunder, and appoint him his portion with the hypocrites. There shall be weeping and gnashing of the teeth. We're going to stop right there. So, essentially, that's what's going to happen. And it's a lot. But all those things already happened in those days. But the thing of it is, when they heard these things and the Christians started selling, mostly in Rome and spreading throughout the world, they started believing. At this time, he was a pastor. He was going everywhere, setting up churches and everything. At this time, they were believing that Jesus already came, and they left him. So while Paul was in jail, they kept writing letters back. Jesus already, because some people were saying that in the Christian religion. I'm giving backstory so people would know the context of why Paul is saying this as well. So they were scared, and they're like, oh no, Jesus already came back, and no. Paul was in prison, they gave him a note, and Paul heard of this, and he told him, no, he has not came back yet. And people stopped having faith that he came back, because all those things had happened, because Jesus already said. People were taking it out of context. What Jesus was saying, those things were going to happen, and you still have to wait the time in an hour, because all those things already happened. The temple he said not one stone will be left on top of another. The temple already got destroyed. They destroyed the temple. So they got their temple already destroyed. And he said, when ye therefore shall see the abomination of desolation spoken by Daniel the prophet standing in the holy place. That had happened already, because the Romans put their God in the holy place of Jerusalem. So right inside the temple, they have put that in there. And that's what Jesus was saying. When you shall see the abomination of desolation. That was prophesied by Daniel the prophet way before. But it was like after Jesus had got crucified, rose again from the dead, that had happened. So the Christians at that time were thinking that. So Paul was reaffirming the Christians, us, his followers, that these things have not happened. He has not came yet. He will come in a twinkling of an eye. And you know how your eye, if you can see in the camera, my eye has a twinkle in it. There's a twinkle, that little white speck. And when the light hits it, it happens. But it's so quick that by the human eye, you can't see it. But that's what he means, how quick it's going to be. And he says, before we get into what Paul says, explain more about this passage. It says people are going to marry, do things they want to do. And as a young Christian of mine, when I was younger, I was like, man, I'm doing what's right, and I see people doing what's wrong, and I see them being prosperous, and this and that, and third. And those are just my own opinions. I've seen when I was young. And that's the thing he was saying. Back in Noah in the ark's days, when Noah built the ark, people were doing the same thing. They were doing what they want to do, lying, having sex with one another with no consequences. You would think there was no consequences. And you just see all those things. And in today's day and age, we see all the same things. I see it. The world is getting colder and colder, and no one cares. It's so sad to see, but I know it's near. And no, I speak to my grandpa, he's a pastor, and we talk about these things. Man, it's getting bad. It's really bad. If you just go on the news one day and just see how bad it is. We have social media now, so everything is more visible. It's hard to hide things with this social media era. So, man, it's bad. It's really bad, things people do. So, I believe it's coming as soon as possible. But he's doing it to the point where he only knows. And that's a good thing, because he made the analogy of people get stuff broken into. I can give the situation with my car. So he made an analogy of someone breaking into something, but if you would have had to watch that day, you would not have it broken into. Say, for instance, for me, I was at SeaWorld, and I live in the United States. I was at SeaWorld, and I had this charger, and they're really, value those for some reason, but it was a rental, and I went inside of SeaWorld, and I left the car there, and I came back, I was like, whoa, someone broke into the car. First, I didn't think so. My wife was like, look, someone broke into the car. And they broke the window and broke in, trying to find something. But if I would have known someone was there, it would never got broken into. So it's the same thing spiritually. He wants you to be a good person. And that's why he doesn't want you to know the time and the hour. So you can have faith. Just like the wind. We don't see the wind, but we have to have faith that it is there. If we don't see it, we can't see it at all. It's the same thing as your faith and having faith in what he really cares about. So in those last days, Paul the Apostle gave more details on what us as Christians should be looking for. If you see these things, if you know something's coming, there will be signs. Just like he was talking about the trees. When leaves fall off a tree, fall is coming. So this is signs. There's signs of everything. Nature gives signs. Time gives signs. So he says these are characteristics. So lovers of their own selves, covetousness, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy, without natural affection, false accusers, incontinent, fierce, despisers of those who are good, traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasures more than lover of God, having a form of godliness but denying the power thereof. And if you go to social media, that all the time, and that's all that it's bad. Gosh, the music, I'm so happy I don't listen to that cuss music, but man, it's all bad stuff. Just be ready, keep doing what is good. Like he said, that faithful servant that was ready, he gave him the portion of over all. He trusted him with little, he could trust him with much. We don't know the time and hour that he's coming, but he is coming, and those are the signs that he is coming. So love y'all. I'll see you on the next one.